Hi, I'm Selena for Who is Jesus Today? Hello, friends in America and the world. I have a few questions because on this platform I like to ask questions. I like to kind of see myself standing on the world stage with the populations of the earth and just asking questions about our creation, who we are, what do we feel about ourselves, about each other. And I think because our lives are so, at times, so much is going on and even chaotic that, we don't stop and just look and say, hey, that sky is sitting up there and it doesn't fall on me. I'm not going to just fall right through the earth. And we expect to see, now it depends on where you live in the world and the seasons of the year, but the sun, we always expect to see the sun. At some point, it was sunny here today where I am. It is no longer as sunny. It's starting to set some now, but we anticipate seeing the sun and we anticipate seeing the moon when the sky is dark. My question to any of us out there: did you stop to think about how all of this came about? How the earth was made, how you were made? Yeah, I know our parents brought us into the world, right? That's right, our mother and our father, they got together and we're here. But you know what? Did you stop to think? Was there a time in earth history, human history, when there was nothing? That it was made and formed. That's right. That there's an artist and an author behind creation. My next question is, did any of you out there create the universe or your family members? Can you go back in your generation and say, well, my great, yeah, they are responsible for all of this? No. Yeah, we can reproduce one another, but we did not produce the universe. I have a verse to read for you, a few verses. Right back at the beginning, Genesis, in the first chapter. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was without form and void. Void means nothing, nada. And darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God was hovering, that's right, over the face of the waters. Then God said, let there be light, and there was light. And God saw the light, that it was good. And God divided the light from the darkness. Let's begin right there. Now, I read a Bible verse here, I think that's two, that is familiar to a whole lot of people in the world. You may be a Christian and you are very familiar with this, living here in the, United States, and most of our Norwegians are pretty well churched. And so people have heard about this, whether they are attending church or not, at some point in childhood. And so the creation story, when it begins, there's a beginning. Now, there's a beginning to all of us, but it's not a beginning to the one that created the beginning. We all have a starting point, but a challenging question to reflect on before answering. Did the Creator, did the author of all things, the universe, have a beginning as well? I don't believe that he had a beginning. And I know there are those out there that have minds that are very curious and even opposed to what I just said, that know that it kind of all came together, that everything kind of formed. So still, that's putting a lot of trust and faith in nothing, in nothingness, or in just that the earth itself formed itself and all came together. So you say maybe the earth formed itself. Well, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. I mean, the earth is the Lord's. So the earth has it. You will agree it's been formed, but who formed it? Wasn't you? Wasn't me? Wasn't anyone alive in any generation? Because, like I say, we all have a beginning, but not the author of creation. In the very beginning, the earth was formed. There's the waters. The waters start to be parted. And then there was the waters, it started to be separated throughout time. We have continents. And what's really very fascinating, we have light in the day and dark in the night. You see, what I just read, this is all very tangible. This is tangible. This is not fiction. We live this every day. We live this every day. The continents, the divisions in the earth of water and the oceans. The separation of light and dark, night and day is very real. So I leave this today for all of us to think about all the tangible evidence that is all around us of proof of a creator, a founder, an author of all things. And that creator is very much in love with his creation. Thank you for your time. Please subscribe and like that button down there to see more of these. I look forward to sharing more insights and revelation from the Word of God. Shalom.